What's going on, everybody? This is John J Gaming on the mic here, coming at you with a brand new episode of the Memphis Dynasty here on NCAA 12, one of the underrated NCAA games that we got going on here. We're still having a good season. We are 4-1 now, but we take on a pretty tough team in this episode. We are taking on the Michigan State Spartans in this one, and Michigan State, they are a pretty darn good football team. While it hasn't shown in Big Ten Conference play as of yet, they are still 3-3, and they actually were ranked earlier in this season. We ourselves have not been ranked, and we're actually, on paper, Spartans are a better team. They're a B overall squad. We're just a C overall squad ourselves, but Kirk Herbstreit, he's actually going to be rocking with us. He believes in our football team. He's not really a big believer in this Michigan State squad that has lost 3 games in a row. Meanwhile, we have actually won 3 games in a row ourselves. And before I get into some recruiting and then we jump into this game, of course, I need you guys to go ahead and do me a big favor. Smack that like button for me so that we can get this out to more college football fans out there. And also hit that subscribe button if you have to be brand new to the channel and like what you see in terms of content on this particular YouTube channel. So that being said, let's have a quick check-in with how things are going in recruiting, and we'll see, and we'll take it from there. But with that, I hope to see you guys out onto the field. Let's go down to Michigan State, see if we can get a big road win against a Power 5 team. I'll catch you guys there. Alright boys, so we find ourselves on the road against a Power 5 opponent. And let's see what this team has in them, as we'll try to start it off by running the ball with Justin Brown, but he doesn't get caught down in the backfield. But hey, you know what? We're not going to abandon the run so easily. And this is exactly why Justin Brown is a certified weapon. And he's going to be gone like a girl in a country song. Touchdown, Tigers. Let's go, baby. You absolutely love to see it. And I'm certainly loving that, as we will take an early lead against the Michigan State Spartans. And not only that, we also got Michigan State to go 3 and out as well. So we're just off to a great start right now. We are playing very good football to get things going, and we just got to get Riley Bell comfortable. He has been playing great the last few games, but get him to complete these short throws, and then maybe we can open up this playbook as the game goes on. Maybe even throw in some play action in there too, see if we can get somebody open. But actually, everyone's covered here, so we kind of have to... Oh, we get it out to Jamarcus Mitchell. Thought he might have been an illegal touching there, because I thought I saw him go out of bounds, but the refs did not feel it that way. So now, 3rd and 5 coming up as Bell gonna go ahead, try to set up the fullback screen, and we got a fullback to get a first down. Let's go, man. Offense moving extremely well right now. Gotta capitalize on this opportunity right now, as we got a 2nd and 13. Bell looking to the right hand side. He wants a deep ball, but it's gonna be broken up at the last second. We were looking for Chris Washington there, but instead, it's going to be a 3rd and 13. Going with a 4 wide set. Brown in the backfield. Bell dropping back. He's looking. We got a man over the middle of the field, but we missed him. Could not get it out to our tight end. And after a promising start to this drive as well, we did have to punt the football away. So we're still up 7-0 though. And Michigan State's offense comes out onto the field. 3rd and short coming up. They will go with the short throw, which they will be able to complete and execute there. So that's a first down for the Michigan State Spartans. As now, lining up under center, is going to be a play action here. Looking over the middle, and it's another completion. The Spartans trying to quickly respond to the points that they gave up earlier today. They're already across midfield now as they'll drop back again. This one being over to the right-hand side. And that will be for a first down for the Michigan State Spartans. So 1st and 10 coming up meanwhile as they'll drop back to pass. Looking over to that right-hand side. But it's going to be dropped down. And Riley just beside himself hoping for his receiver to make a play. And you know what? We're going to make sure this quarterback tries to field a heat, but it works out terribly. Daniel has to come in and save it from being a touchdown. And not too far away from tying this game up. Goal line situation. Going with a run right up the middle and does not even get touched on his way into the end zone. And we got ourselves a tied ball game. But a very competitive ball game, might I add, as it's all knotted up at 7 apiece here after 1 quarter of action. We got ourselves a heck of a ball game on our hands, at least as of right now. So the second quarter of action now officially underway as the Michigan State Spartans come out onto the field again. We did go 3-and-out on our previous drive. That's why I didn't show anything from that particular drive. Now, 3-and-outs are boring in my opinion. Don't really like to show them. But Michigan State, they're going to try to drive down the field yet again for this 1st and 10 opportunity. As we'll see Riley dropping back. He's got some time to work with. Again, dumping it off as just his guys going ahead and, just making plays for him. And it's a 9-point gain. 9-yard gain, I should say. But they'll pick up a lot more on their next pass play here as well. As looks like Terrence Riley, he's just having his way right now. 7 for 10, 104 yards. Really need to touch things up on the back end. He'll eventually set up the run eventually. But until then, we are just going to continue to come out there and get that pressure on that quarterback. Now 2nd and 19. Looking over to the right-hand side. And it's going to be a toe drag. How about that? Keeping the feet in bounds. That might have been an NFL catch. He was able to get those 2 feet in bounds. So 3rd and 6 coming up for the Michigan State Spartans. As we're looking around, Riley looks to the right-hand side. And it looks like he will make the catch, but it's short of marker. And you know what? They're going to risk it for the biscuit, as they will be going for it here on 4th down. Only need 1 yard. Can our defense make a stand? Riley in a pro formation. They actually passed, though. Looking to the right-hand side, and it's caught. Oh, I can't believe that's caught. Sam Miller could not keep up in coverage. So a new set of downs and a goal line opportunity for the Spartans as they'll try to take the lead here in the 2nd quarter of action. As now, 2nd and goal coming up. Riley in the shotgun. He's looking. Oh, I've got some time in the middle of the field. And this guy is in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. And Michigan State, they will take the lead here. We're looking at a 14-7 lead now. We got ourselves a battle on our hands. So now our offense comes out onto the field as we try to respond to what Michigan State just did. We'll see what Riley Bell can do as we get it out to the other Bell over at tight end. He'll pick up a gain of 9 there for us. Make this a much more manageable 3rd down opportunity. So now, 3rd and 2 coming up as Brown will get this carry. No, it's going to be an option play. And Riley Bell, he keeps it. Nice read there on the option as everyone was going towards our star running back. We'll see if we can do that again. Need another 3rd down that we need to pick up. Justin's going to go ahead and try to leak out the backfield. He's got some space in the open field. Makes a man miss. Now, he's down the sideline. Can we get a block? No, we can't. We can't get that last block that we are looking for. But still, an incredible play of how Justin Brown had to come out of the game. So now Tufington, he will check in. And he will pick up a 1st down inside the 5-yard line. So making the most of his opportunities as a backup tailback. As now, Bell looks over to the right-hand side. Jody Gentry trying to make that catch in the end zone, but could not hang on to it. So now, 3rd and goal coming up from inside the 5-yard line. Got a 4-wide set, triple set to the left. Gonna make some quick adjustments, so have Duckett stop on a curl pattern. We'll see if this works as trying to isolate Chris Washington here. Bell looking over, nobody tries to throw it in there on the slant pattern, but just way too tight for Riley Bell to squeeze through. So we did have to go ahead and settle for the field goal attempt as Tommy Wyatt will come out and take the short field goal. He will be able to sneak it through, but it just feels like really a missed opportunity there for us, as Tommy Wyatt will have this 24-yard field goal attempt to be good. So now Michigan State is up by 4 points, but only a couple minutes left here in this first half. So the next couple of minutes, you don't want to try to keep it a one-score game. These next couple of minutes are going to be big, and we got to make some tackles. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we not making the tackles that we are looking for? That's crazy. As now, Spartans are on a drive as we try to send the blitz. Looking over to the right-hand side, but completely completes that pass. At least Eddie Davis is able to make a play on the ball, though, and force this 3rd down conversion attempt. Only a 3rd and short, though. I expect them to pass the football, given that it is late in the first half. 1:30 left to play. But we see Terrence Riley take off, and it will not take very long before they go into a no huddle. They don't do this very often, but this is that time to do so. Riley trying to throw quickly as we send 8 people to get after this guy, but it's deflected at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten away with one. So 3rd and 10 coming up as Spartans try to pick up another 1st down as Riley drops back, but he's going to be brought down in the backfield by Sean Taylor, bringing the pain, as that will wrap up the first half of action. We may be down by 4, but in terms of competing with the Power 5, we're doing what we can right now, giving Michigan State everything that they can handle at this moment. So welcome back to the second half of action, and Michigan State did defer to the second half, so they will start with the football here to begin this 3rd quarter of action. As Terrence Ryan will line up in the shotgun formation, he'll drop back, looking downfield. He's going to try to move in the pocket. How about that pocket manipulation? That was a muddy pocket. We made it difficult for him, but Terrence Riley right now, he's having himself a day. Maybe not the star player of this offense, but he's certainly playing like one as he throws again to the left-hand side, finds the actual star receiver of this football team, and it's another 1st down for the Michigan State Spartans. Riley got them biscuits out because he's on a roll as he's now at over 200 yards passing on the day, and it sets up what they truly want to do. They want to be that power option, or that power team that wants to run the ball right down your throat, and they're certainly accomplishing that right now. 1st and 10, though. Terrence Riley, he's going to run for a 1st down again. He's got space, and he's going to slide down right in front of the sophomore custom, Daniel, who will pick up a gain of 8 there as he'll set up play action. Good for a second. It's short, and his fullback had the 1st down. He drops it, though. I'm sorry, Terrence Riley. He's not showing it, but in his head, he's beside himself right now. You hate to see it. So now, 3rd and 2 coming up. They're going to go to the fullback. Fullback's going to work his way through the 1st down. We played that well, but so did the Spartans. They just wanted that 1st down a little bit more than what we wanted to stop it. So now, 3rd and goal inside the 10-yard line. Gotta force them to take a field goal here. Make it a 1-possession game still. Looking towards the end zone. No, and it's going to be deflected away by Daniel. And our defense holds up. They will force the field goal attempt. The kick is up, and it will be good. So we're up, or at least not up. We are down by 7 points right now. We can still tie it up with a touchdown. We'll see if our offense has that in them. As Bell drops back, he's going to actually scramble here as Belly's got some space to work with. He'll pick up 9 yards on that run, and that's something that I do like over Jesse Richards, who was our original starting quarterback. He has that ability to scramble when there really isn't anybody open downfield. And, you know, Jesse Richards didn't really have that mobility. We'll see if that mobility can come into handy here on this 3rd and short, as Bell will drop back the pass. He's going to actually try to run for the first down, but he fumbles the ball. The ball is on the ground. And Michigan State, the Spartans, they are going to recover the fumble. You absolutely hate to see it. And now, here comes the Spartans. Up by 7. We did force them to go 3 and out, and not only go 3 and out, they don't get any points off of that somehow. I think we got very lucky there. We'll see if our defense can continue to do that, as our offense is having a tough time against the competition of Power 5 football. As Riley drops back, he looks over to the right-hand side, misses a tackle, almost missing another one, but at least that time, A.J. Kaysen is able to finish that up, force the punt. So 2:21 left to play here in this 3rd quarter of action, as Riley Bell lines up in the shotgun formation. Looking over to the right-hand side, tries to get it out to Chris Washington, but just cannot put it on the money there. You hate to see it. So now it's 3rd and long, and we want this first down in the worst way. However, it does seem like they are going to send the blitz, as Bell does drop back the pass. He's looking, but has nowhere to go with the ball. The linemen don't even know that the ball was on the ground, at least until it's too late. But we get bailed here. We get bailed by a flag. It's a clipping penalty on the offense, and it's not necessary. They didn't even need to do that. That was going to be a touchdown anyway. It's just a boneheaded decision, but at least we still have a chance to get them off the field without giving up this touchdown. So maybe a blessing in disguise, because let's be honest, our defense, oh boy, they are in a really tough spot right now. 1st and 10 as Terrence Riley jumps back and gets it to the right-hand side. It's going to be a wide receiver screen, and no one can catch up. That will be a touchdown for the Michigan State Spartans, as Carey left to all by himself. We were in a zone coverage. Because we were in a zone coverage, trying to play a little bit towards the end zone a little bit more, set up that screen perfectly. And now we're down by a couple of possessions now. Still no Justin Brown. I haven't seen an injury report from Justin Brown, so hopefully it's not that serious. But until then, we need everyone else on this offense to step up. Can Tufington be one of those guys? Or can Bell be one of those guys too? Tries to go to the other custom Tufington, but it's going to be broken up. And now it's 2nd and 10 right now, as Bell drops back, looks over to the right-hand side, gets it out to Tufington, and he's going to pick up a gain of 8 on that. So a 3rd and short incoming for the Memphis Tigers. Must pick up. This game feels like it's slipping away. Bell looking around, looking for somebody to get open. He's going to throw downfield. He had an open Allie Atkinson, and we missed him. Another missed throw, another missed opportunity. But we are going for it, though. Only need a couple of yards. Can Allie Atkinson pick it up for us? Atkinson takes the carry. He's going to have some room to work with. We get stuck on a block again. Come on, dude. That could have been a touchdown, but hey, at least we moved the chains. At least we did that. Let's see if we can do something here before the end of this 3rd quarter. Probably the last play that we got, as Bell looks over, and it will be batted away at the line of scrimmage. Riley Bell did have pressure in his face, so we will have one more attempt to get downfield before the end of the 3rd quarter, and we missed Jody Gentry. Like, come on, dude, put it on him. And Jody could have also tried to make a catch too. Like, what are we doing? What? But my sliders are literally the same. Why is it so much significantly harder? We've played against better teams, but played better than this on offense. We find ourselves down by 2 possessions after a few quarters. So here we go in the 4th quarter of action. And now I don't think field goals are going to cut it. It's 3rd and 10 now, so I'd like to at least pick up a few yards here. Incompletion would be really not helpful right now. Bell looking around, is going to throw over the middle. Guys, Willie Tuckett, but he drops it. He drops that pass too, bro. Like, come on. We needed that play. So instead, it's going to be 4th and 10. Going to go for it here. Field goals don't help. Bell's going to be in the shotgun. We're looking around. Looks like Michigan State, they send the blitz. We get it to Riley Bell, but Bell can't get it in. Steve drops it. And now the Spartans will take over. And just in a tough spot right now. Down 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. Now our defense has to do what it can to try to keep us in this game, and plays like that, that's just not going to help. We got caught up on those short passing routes on the inside. Forgot about the inside smash. And we paid for it, man. We are paying for it right now. As the Spartans, they are certainly looking to try and go ahead and get that death blow. We'll see if they can get that, as Terrence Riley's been on point today. 300 yards passing, and it sets up a halfback draw. Chase Gentry does bring him down for a short gain, though. Going to be 3rd and 7. Have to get this stop right now. We need it in the worst way. 3rd and 7, it looks like the Spartans are in a 5-wide set. We send pressure, but the pressure does not get home in time, as our corners cannot cover long enough. And now the Spartans in the red zone again. We're going to make this a free possession game. Looking to the right-hand side, and it's deflected away. Daniel able to get a hand on it. Was hoping for 2 hands on it, but that's besides the point. So now, 2nd and 10 coming up as Riley again throws to the right-hand side. Has 1 tackler miss, as Nugent does sort of force him out of bounds. Not necessarily, but he kind of does. So now it's 3rd and 5. Another 3rd down conversion for the Michigan State Spartans. As Riley dropping back. Looks to the right-hand side, but it's incomplete. We got the incompletion that we were looking for. Now, let's see if we can get a little bit of luck on this field goal kick right here. Can we get the ball back with only a 2-possession game? We can't. We cannot make it happen, unfortunately. So Michigan State scores yet again. And we're going to be down by a few possessions down now. 17 points going to be your score. And now I feel the urgency. Down 17 in the 4th quarter. Need some big plays. Bell quickly looks over to the left-hand side. He's got Louis Duckett down the sideline. He makes the catch for me for a change. And we're able to get it to the 35-yard line. Going to try to move fast. I want to get some big plays downfield. And sure enough, we got one over the right-hand side. And Louis Duckett's open again. This time he's inside the 10-yard line. A chance to score quickly. Shotgun. Bell looking over to the left-hand side. And it's caught. Somehow caught in the back of the end zone. That was a dot. Probably something that would not be completed in 14. I do not recommend throwing that pass. But we are only down by 10 points now. We'll see if our defense can do the same thing. Just keep it. If they're going to score, keep it to a field goal. Keep it to a field goal. We can keep it a 2-score game. Ideally, we'd like to have the ball back quickly, though. But this run game has some other ideas, though, as it just seems like our defense is just looking a little bit fatigued right now. We are definitely feeling the pain of this Michigan State running attack. Well, it hasn't been too explosive all day today. They haven't gotten a ton of big runs. Man, their offensive line, they just wear you down. And we're seeing that right now as they're going to try to set up a screen here. 1st and 10. Thought we had it read pretty well, but can't finish the plays. Look, for somebody to make a play, I just burped that sexy. So Michigan State back in field goal territory right now. Cannot allow them to get into the end zone. If they do, it might be over. Riley looking over the middle of the field. He wants a touchdown, but it's going to be broken up. So we get what we were looking for, because that was 3rd down. So they'll bring back their field goal unit to extend this to a 13-point game. And this will take the field goal out of the picture. And yes, it does. Field goal no longer in the picture. We're down by 13, but with 4 minutes left in the game. That being said, we don't have to completely abandon our offense just yet. We still want to try to run the ball occasionally, try to keep them off balance. Although, eventually, just got to make some big plays with the arm. We'll see if we can get that here, as we're going to call a halfback screen with Allie Atkinson. Season 1 legend. And Allie Atkinson, he's got rooms. He breaks the tackle. And Allie Atkinson, he's going to be gone for the races. He's going to be gone like a girl in a country song. Touchdown, Memphis. Let's go, the year 1 legend, who we started half of the games back in year number 1. He was buried on the depth chart when we brought in all that talent. But Allie Atkinson, maybe buried on the depth chart, but number 1 in our hearts. Keeps it a 1-score game temporarily, but we simulate the special teams, and look what happens. They actually get a kickoff return for a touchdown. They also get a 2-point conversion as well. So 2 minutes left in this ball game, and we're still down by a couple of possessions. So any first down that we get, we got to go no huddle. We must move quickly, and you can see the urgency, as we are a team that typically does not like to go no huddle. It's definitely a different tune here as we go with a 5-wide set. Bell rolls right. He's going to try to throw downfield. He's got a guy possibly, and it's not completed. Oh, we were looking for Lily Duckett downfield. He just could not haul it in. So now, 2nd and 10 coming up as Bell will drop back. Looks over to the left-hand side, trying to get it out to Luke McConnell. He did a good job getting open on that out route, but that's no good either. So here we go, 3rd and 10. Gonna try to go with the halfback draw here. Passing hasn't worked that great, but there's a lot of space on the halfback draw. Tufington can't get there. Will be a 4th down. I do want to try to save these timeouts just in case we do score and the onside kick doesn't work. Bell looking over to the right-hand side. Looks over, finds Steve Bell. Hangs on, makes the catch for us too. We're moving quickly now. 1st and 10, 1:31 left to play. Trying to attack downfield in multiple ways. Bell dropping back, looks right, finds Luke McConnell, can't get out of bounds though. We go right back to our no huddle offense. Looking for a play to call here with 1:25 left to play in this ball game. Going with the verticals, verts till it hurts. Bell again dropping back, looking, he's got a guy in the right hand side for a minute, but the safeties close that out. So here we go, 3rd and 7. Need this first down. Bell dropping back, facing pressure, tries to get it out to Louis Duckett, but he drops the pass. That's going to make this 4th down a whole lot harder. If we don't convert this, this game is going to be over. Bell in the shotgun formation, looking, gonna try to think about, he's gonna scramble, he's gonna take off, and he slides. He slides down, and that keeps our hopes at least narrowly alive. Running the football, though, now out of the picture. 1st and 10, 47 seconds left to play. The snap, Bell looking, he's got a guy over the middle, and it's Steve Bell who finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. A 1-possession game here that all comes down to an onside kick. Can Tommy Wyatt get the onside kick to go? But he puts a bad angle on the ball. This could make it over. Gonna need some miracles now for sure. Maybe we can have one there. We do force Michigan State to go 3 and out. But if they get this field goal, the game is over. Kick is up. It's no good. It's actually no good. 21 seconds left in the game. We have a chance to win the damn thing. So now, 1st and 10 from the 21 seconds left. Can we drive down the length of the field? Bell dropping back, but gets sacked. That's the last thing that you could possibly want right now. You cannot take a sack in this situation. And if we're lucky, we might get this play off. Might be final play of the game. Gonna rely on the running backs. Tufington, can you get some space? And it's gonna be covered too well. This game is gonna be over. And it was truly an admirable comeback attempt. But unfortunately, we will be coming up short here as we will fall to the Michigan State Spartans. Your final score is gonna be 38-31. This is certainly going to be a very tough pill to swallow, as this is a game that we certainly could have won. So it was another tough game, but at least this time around, our quarterback did have more touchdowns than turnovers. Riley Bell did come out here, and while he was inefficient yet again, he did get some good passing yards in this one. 325, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions. However, that being said, we did have a really tough time getting the ball going on the ground, and the only good play that we got on the ground was Justin Brown's 80-yard run. That was our only touchdown. He did get only 7 carries though, and he ended up getting hurt. Hopefully it's not too serious though. As for the receivers, the receivers had to go to work today. They really had to do some things because we threw the ball a lot. Got a couple of guys that had 4 catches in this one. Tuvington and Jamarcus Mitchell. They had 4 catches apiece. We did also see Jamarcus Mitchell with a touchdown grab, as did a few other guys. Allie Atkinson, who got a touchdown. Steve Bell, our senior wide receiver, also got a touchdown as well. And yeah, that was the only 3 that actually caught touchdown grabs. I barely can't count. But defensively, defense did all that it could, but other than the fourth quarter, we really did not play a good game today. Eric Davis did lead the team in tackles, though. He had 8 tackles in this one, 2 assisted tackles as well. Willie Mason wasn't too far behind. He had 5 tackles, but having 2 DBs leading the way let you know that we kind of got shredded through the air a little bit. It was not a great passing defense kind of day, and that was even with the fact that we forced 5 sacks in this one. Sam Miller was able to get to the quarterback multiple times today, as did Matt Scales, Nate Coleman, and Pat Taylor as well. However, we did not force any turnovers, and we actually lost the turnover battle. And when it was a close game like this, you could point to a lot of moments in the game. That was certainly one of them, and unfortunately it ended up being the difference. So we'll end up losing our second game of the season. But after we move on to the next week, we get some good news, and then we also get some bad news as well. We'll start with the good news though. Good news is we have a very good recruiting weekend. We end up bringing in 3 commits onto the squad. Tony Rogers, a 4-star tight end, actually is our first 4-star to sign with the program, so we're excited to have him possibly start as a true freshman next season. And then we also get some beef on the defensive line as well, signing 2 3-star guys, one of which is Brandon McNeil, the 3-star 1-stopper from Jackson, Mississippi. He'll be a good add to our program. And then we also bring in Travis Hefner as well. He's actually a pass rusher from South Carolina. He chose us over Connecticut and Tennessee. So feeling pretty good overall that we brought in some 3 highly touted players for our program. However, we get some extremely bad news. Justin Brown, we found out what his injury was. He hurt his back. He strained his back, and the prognosis not looking good. Estimated time recovery 9 weeks. So it may look like, actually it probably is going to be the case, his regular season is done. If that was the last game that he played, he made a great impact while he was on the field. 81 carries, 808 yards, 11 touchdowns. He was having a great season. He also had 2 receiving touchdowns too. It's not looking good. Hopefully we can get him back for the bowl game. But man, this is going to be a massive loss for our football team. Everybody else on the offense is going to have to step up big time. But we'll have to lick our loons on another day, because we look forward to the next episode. We got to get back into the swing of Big East Conference play. We can still win a conference championship, even though being that long shot national champion, out the window. But still things that we can accomplish, and it starts with this game against UConn. UConn Huskies are 3-3, and we got to focus up if we don't want to have a losing streak on our hands. So with that being said, I will leave that for the next episode. Hopefully we can come back and get a win in the next one. But if you enjoyed this episode, I need you guys to go ahead and do me a massive favor. Go ahead and slap that like button for me, as I would truly appreciate that. Get that out to more college football fans everywhere. And then also hit that subscribe button if you guys are brand new to the channel and like what you see apparently. So That being said, this is John Chick giving on the mic, signing off. And I'm hoping you guys are all out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.